Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Today we're looking at creating a horizontal line for target, or for, in my case, average, on a chart in Microsoft Excel. Now, whether you choose to use an average or a target, that's just fine. I've already calculated my average here in cell B3, but if you were using a target figure, then you would just enter your target figure into a cell. We now need to copy it down here to add it to our data so that we can plot it on the chart. To do this, I'm going to press the equal sign and I'm just going to click here on this cell, and then I'm going to click up here in the formula bar and press the F4 function key. What that does is it replaces equal B3 with equal $sign B $3. That's important because this formula copied down here will always reference this cell. It won't change. So I'm just going to press enter and then I'm going to click and drag to fill this column with these numbers. Now this is really important because if my data was to change, for example, if this was 125,000 units, maybe I typed it incorrectly, then the average is going to change and so is this number. And so the average on our chart would change as well. So let me just change that back for now. So to add this data to our chart, we're going to click once on the chart and you can see that that selects the original data for my chart. I'm going to come up here to the Chart Design tab and I'm going to click here on Select Data. And this is my current data, so I'm just going to wipe that out. So I'm just going to highlight it, press backspace. I'll type an equal sign and then this little up arrow here. I'm going to drag over all of this data because I want my chart now to incorporate not only this data here but this data as well. I'll click here to open the box back up and I'll click OK. So you can see now that we've got a bar for our average. In your case it might be a bar for your target, but we don't want that to be a bar, we want it to be a line. So I'm going to click on one of the columns here, it doesn't matter which one. I'm going to right click and I'll choose Change Series Chart Type. And here we're in the Change Chart Type dialog. And what we want to do is we want to take Series 2, which is this orange one that we just added. We don't want it any longer to be a clustered column. We want it to be just a line. So I'm just going to add it as a line and I'll click OK. And now it appears as a line in our chart. And of course this is live, so if I come back here and change this data back again, that's going to change my average, change these values, and also change my chart. And you can see that the average line has now moved. Now of course we don't need this column to be visible, and it might be better if it wasn't. So I'm going to target this column, I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose Hide to hide the column. Now that seemed like a good idea at the time, but look what's happened. The data has been removed from the chart. Well, we can solve that really easily. I'm going to click on what data I can see in my chart. I'm going to Chart Design and I'm going back to Select Data. We were in this dialog a minute ago. I'm going here to Hidden and Empty Cells. I'm going to click on it. And here is the option to show data in hidden rows and columns. And we have a hidden column. Its data is not showing on the chart right now. If we click here now, it will show. I'll click OK and then OK again. Anytime you want to plot data that is hidden, you will need to go through this process. Now this line can be formatted. You can just select it, right click and choose Format Data Series, and you'll be able to make changes to the color of the line, the type of width it has, whether it has dashes or it's a straight line, and you'll also be able to add caps type. So at the moment it has a round cap, but you could change the cap. You could also add arrows to the beginning and end as you wish. So anytime you need a horizontal line for an average or a target or whatever it is that you need it to represent on your chart, there's a quick and easy way of doing it in Microsoft Excel. If you like carefully researched content like this, clearly presented in a step-by-step format so that you can get great results every time, then you'll love my other YouTube videos. So give this video a thumbs up and click to subscribe to the channel. And on the screen now, you'll see a video that I've handpicked for you to watch next.